All right, guys, it is Tuesday, April the 20th, and we are starting a brand new objective today. 3.01 and 3.02 are going to be combined, and it's all about your customers. So before we get started into our new material, let's review. So list 3 follow-up activities you need to reiterate when you've hired some new folks. So some of those things are, gather those new employees, gather their first impressions of your company and orientation. What went well? What suggestions do they have to make orientation better? Also reiterate where this employee and their department fits in to the overall organizational mission and vision statement, and where they are in the organizational structure. Make sure they know where other resources are, like the accounting department, the front desk, how to take days off work, how they're going to be paid, go over safety procedures, where their locker is, how to secure items, and if they're using a filing cabinet. Go over safety procedures and drills just in case there's a lockdown or a fire or a hurricane. So just reiterate the overall policies, procedures, not only for your company for that, but for that employee themselves. All right, so let's get into our new material, 3.01 and 3.02. This is called Know When to Hold 'em, because you're talking about holding on to your customers. So think about how customers find out about your business. They may, most folks, they Google if they need a product or if they need a service. So you need to make sure that you have some type of system in place to keep track of customers that are contacting your business. If they contact you through their website, or if they look you up, based on, word of mouth from a friend, or maybe they drive by your business. So find out how your customers are finding out about your company. And you want to keep in contact with these customers, because if customers are happy, they'll come back to you for future services. So be sure you keep track of all customers that contact your company. All right, so we're going to look at customer relationship management, which is CRM. We're going to look at the role of customer relationship management within the business. And then we're going to look at the technology related to customer relationship management. All right, so you want your customers to be happy. You want to maintain great customer relationships. That's your primary business goal, other than taking care of your employees. If your employees are happy, then your customers will be happy. All right, so CRM. This is a cheat sheet for all of your customers. So you can start this off with like a regular spreadsheet. You can use Google Sheets or Excel or a basic database to keep track of all of your customers' information. So of course, their contact information, and you want to take notes on what this customer has, what they need, because you don't want to try to sell a customer something that they already have. Also, think about it. If a customer calls you, let's say for the 4th time, you pull up all their information, all their previous history, personal information about their lives. Anybody in your company can access this from within your business, and that way that you can say, I noticed that you just got married a year ago. How's that going? Or, last time we chatted, you told me that, your dog was sick. How is Sadie? So use this type of software and this type of idea to get to know your customers personally, not only for their purchasing history, but for their lives in general, because it makes them feel important. So what customer relationship management does, it helps you to build, maintain, and maximize the long-term value of your customer relationships. through technology, strategies, processes, and people. So customer relationships management is not just technology. So it's not just software, and it's not just customer service. It's looking at your customers from a 360-degree viewpoint. So like for me with Bath and Body Works, if I need lotion, I'm a repeat customer for Bath and Body Works. So Bath and Body Works tries to figure out the best way to reach me. I don't answer my phone. So if they've got an automated call service, and if they notice that I don't answer those calls, they need to take me off that automated service call list. But if I check my email, so you can put read receipts on email so they can check to see if I open my email from Bath and Body. If I normally get in contact with them or I read their emails, then that's a great marketing technique for them to be able to reach me. So they'll need to email me maybe future deals, like Mother's Day is coming up. So email me maybe 20% off of all Mother's Day products, because if that's the way that I'm contacting Bath and Body, or if that's the way that I'm reading their advertisements, then that keeps Bath and Body Works in my mind. So the next time I need a product from them, I'm going to call or order online or go to their stores. So how has customer relationship management changed over time? In the past, it's been just about tracking your customers and organizing their personal information. But you need to go into more depth than just figuring out what these customers are ordering and their contact information. Figure out when do they order stuff. And based on that time period, send contact information out, advertise to them based on that timing. It's more than just identifying your most valuable customers. You know that you've got maybe 10% of your customer clientele that's repeat customers. Some customers, they come in, they order something from you the first time and they're not satisfied. If they don't order from you again, then you need to find out why. And then it's just tailoring your marketing strategies to generate more sales. Commercials, billboard signs, pop-ups. All right, now CRM. It helps employees perform more efficiently by combining all your departments together in one software program. So accounting can access this software, so can sales, so can management. So if your accounting department wants to print off all customers that are overdue on their payments, they can print out a spreadsheet. They can print out a list of customers that are overdue on their payments from this software. If the sales department wants to reach out to customers that have only bought one product, they can get a list of those customers and keep notes on each customer. Management team can get overall sales projections for the winter season and try to figure out, okay, guys, how can we increase sales this winter season? Sales are down 20% every winter. So what can we do to increase sales during those dead periods? It increases customer loyalty by giving that one-to-one personal contact through personal emails, maybe pop-up advertisements on their, on their computer, on their phone, personalizing phone calls, and that way everything's not so generic. Because if you've got a customer that is happy with your product or happy with your service, they're going to keep coming to you. And they're also going to tell their friends and their family about your company, about your product, about your service. So that, think about, how nice it is when you call a company or when you contact a company and you feel like they remember you. You're more than likely going to go back to them. So remember, happy customers increase the number of more happy customers. Word of mouth is one of the most powerful advertising tools that businesses have. And then it also means that you're aiding in business decision making and product development by deciding on what's selling and what's not. So I'll stick with Bath and Body Works. So if they notice that, I don't know, the vanilla sugar scent is no longer selling very much, they can discontinue that scent, or only offer it online, or use sales, like 50% off sales on these certain items. So you can notice all that stuff in that software system, and you can track all those products that are selling and that are not selling. That way you can keep your customers happy. All right, so your modern customers, we look at the business at a business as a whole. So we either like a company or either we don't. I'm a Nike girl. I love Nikes. I've been very satisfied with Nikes. So if I need a new pair of tennis shoes, more than likely I'm going to buy Nikes. Same thing with Bath and Body Works. Where I get my car fixed, I'm going to go to the same company. As long as they keep me happy, then I'm going to keep going to that company. I'm going to keep telling my friends where I get my shoes, where I get my lotion, where I get my car worked on. So customers now look at businesses as a whole. You guys know that we do pretty much all of our shopping online. You know, yeah, groceries, we'll go grocery shopping in the store, but even groceries now are being ordered online and being delivered out to the car or being delivered out to our houses. So if you know that 80% of your customers are contacting your company online, then you need to focus on that online selling. Revamp your website. Make sure your pop-up advertisements are not long and lengthy. A little 10-minute pop-up ad just to keep your company in the minds of your customers. That way, if they decide, hey, you know what? I want Chick-fil-A today. I'm hungry. Chick-fil-A is what it is. And guys, just remember to listen to your customers. Your customers don't have to say anything to you verbally through a survey to figure out what they're ordering. So keep track of what your customers are doing online. Today's buyers, we don't say, okay, where's the best price that I can get lotion from? We find a company that we like and we stick to them. So we're not transactional buyers. We don't shop for days to find a certain product. We look online, you know, maybe 10, 15 minutes. We read the reviews and then we buy it. Normally with our credit card, PayPal, Cash App. So we are not transactional buyers. We don't shop for the price. So transaction equals shopping around. We don't shop around for the right product. We look and we say, okay, yep, I was satisfied with it. I'm going to go with this one. And you're going to stick with it. We prefer relationship buying. So like I said before, we don't shop around. We find a company that we like and we stick with that company. And that's what we cover for today. Be sure you go into Canvas, do your exit ticket for today, and then we also started working on our marketing campaign for Pizza Hut. So if you have any questions about that, email me and let me know.